There's something for every closet in this video. Maybe you have a really small space and you just want to be able to fit more clothes and items in it. Maybe you do just want good storage, or maybe you have a big walk-in dressing room or closet that you want to look more high-end and stylish, or maybe you're just somewhere in the middle. There are so many clever items in this video, and it'll all be linked down below in the description box and also pinned in the top comment. Okay, so we're gonna start with something that is pretty big, and it's not gonna work for everyone, but you don't necessarily have to have a big walk-in closet for it. You can even put it in your bedroom because it's really stylish, or maybe some other area in your home. It really just depends, but it is a 360-degree rotating shoe and purse rack, and I just love it. So you can get in different colors. So I did get it in a white color, and there's 7 different tiers to it, and it's super easy to put together. I just wanna say that, like, it really, really is. It does have wheels on the bottom, so you can move it around, but you can style it with shoes, and if you only put shoes on it, it'll actually fit 28 pairs of shoes. But I think it's really cool to also style it with bags, like handbags as well. And then again, if you're not sure what to wear, you can rotate it. You could do a row of sneakers, you could do a row of heels, you could do a row of sandals. It's just so nice, and it's stylish looking, but also provides a lot of storage. Okay, now let's talk a little more about storing and organizing, or even displaying handbags and purses. So depending on how much space you have, there's a few options here. If you just have a really small closet and you just want to be able to store more of your purses, and you have like a nice little collection, I highly recommend getting this purse organizer hanger. It is so much better than I thought, and it actually stores 8 purses very vertically, and it's actually shocking. Like, it's such a small space, but you can slide in your purses, and some of them can be actually pretty big, and you can easily see them. And so depending on what outfit you're wearing or what you're doing for the day, you can pull out whatever bag you think would be best for the day. But then on the flip side, maybe you actually want to display some of your purses or handbags. Maybe you have a shelf, or maybe even just on top of a dresser. Sometimes purses or handbags will just stand up themselves, depending on how wide they are at the base. But other times you might have a skinnier bag, or maybe even a wristlet, like this YSL wristlet that I love. It just flops over. It's not gonna stand up by itself. So I definitely recommend getting a pack of these purse stands. They're just acrylic, they're super cheap, and you can adjust them forward or back, and then you just simply stand the bag or the wristlet up and it displays it. You can easily grab it, but I love kind of just the vibe that it gives the space. All right, this next item is one of the coolest things I found on Amazon in a long time, and it doesn't have to do with closet organization per se, but it does have to do with the clothes that go in your closet. So you would probably put this in your laundry room, or really whatever room, because it is so portable, it's so lightweight, but it does so much. And so let me just set it down. So this is a clothing drying rack, and a really massive one. Just wait till you see how much it expands. But I know some people don't like to dry their clothes in their dryer, whether it be for cost reasons. Like, for example, my mom loves to just hang clothes to dry. She knows it saves money, but also it just makes everyone's clothes last longer. So when you get this, you pull it out of the box. You don't need to put it together or anything. It has legs, and then it goes up vertically very, very tall. And then there's actually legs that come out from the top, and there's little clips where you could hang socks and that kind of thing. So I'll get to that in a second. But then around the center of it, there's these long spindles that you pull up and then pull down, and then it goes the whole way around. And so I'll speed this up just so you can see what I mean, but there's so many racks for you to hang clothes. And then at the bottom, you can actually pull out these shoe racks if you want to, like, you know, dry shoes, maybe they're wet or whatever, maybe you put shoes in the washing machine, that kind of thing. So that's what it looks like fully expanded. And then you could hang clothes, you could drape clothes, you could hang socks, underwear, bras. This is just an example, but it truly fits so many things. And then, like I said, when you're done with it, if you do have a very small apartment or small space, this collapses so easily and is super lightweight. Speaking of collapsible though, we have to talk again about the collapsible laundry baskets. This was something I shared probably 5 or 6 years ago on my YouTube channel, and to this day, it is still one of my all-time best purchases. My mom is hooked on them, my friends are hooked on them, but they're regular laundry baskets that when you push down the center, they expand into a full-size laundry basket, and they're very durable. They're also lightweight. They've held up amazing, and when you're done, you can collapse them to be super flat, and then you could slide them into maybe a space beside your washing machine, or maybe a space in your closet, and it just doesn't take up as much space or even look as ugly as a typical laundry basket does. Now, this is one of Amazon's best-selling closet organizers. It is a clip hanger, and I've always used it for leggings, but I actually have another legging option for those of you that just have a bajillion leggings like me, and so that's coming up next. But I did want to share this because I feel like everyone should have this in their closet, and you can just use it however you want. Like I said, I used to use it for leggings. Now I actually use it for all of my biker shorts. As you can see, there are these clips, and you just simply clip on whatever you want. It would also be great for hats. You could use it for socks. Like literally anything you could think of. It's so simple to use this, and then again, just slide it into your closet, and it saves so much space. But back to leggings. If you just have a lot of leggings and you're always trying to find a specific pair, you don't know the best way to store them, or you don't have a lot of drawer space, you need to consider this particular hanger. It is specifically designed for leggings. It will hold 20 pairs of leggings in such a small area. It is so cool, and you can easily see exactly what you're looking for. So on one side, I have all of my black leggings, which is a lot, and then on the other side, I have all of my colored leggings. Now, I actually just donated a lot of leggings maybe a couple months ago, so honestly, a while back, this would have been completely full, but I feel like this is just so much better, and I can just slide it into my closet, and it just takes up no space. Okay, I have one more specialty hanger for you, but this one is specifically designed for bras or intimates. And so as you can see, this has 2 hooks on either side, which easily allows you to hang your bras. And then, depending on how much drawer space, again, you have, or maybe you just don't want to throw everything into a drawer, everything's buried, you're always trying to like dig and find what you're looking for. Whereas this, you can hang it in your closet, pull it out, and see exactly what you have and grab exactly what you want. Now, these next organizers don't even look like organizers. They're pretty small, they're cheap, but they pack a punch. They're gonna save you over 80% of your space. They're the hanging chains, which again look really weird, but they work so well. So you just hang them in your closet, and then there's the vertical loops. They're very durable and strong, and then you just take shirts or pants or whatever your heart desires, and you just hang them through each loop. And so say you have a closet jam-packed full of clothes, you feel like you can't fit anything else. If you just get a few of these chains, hang them up, you will instantly have so much more room in your closet. And then these are my beloved S-hooks, which this is in fact my all-time favorite closet organization trick. Everyone should try this for their jeans. It will revolutionize everything. So these S-hooks are very inexpensive. They come in a whole pack, and you just need to find a spot in your closet where you do want to hang your jeans. So you're going to take your jeans, fold them in half, and then take the belt loops and hang them on this smaller hook right here. And then it'll hang the jeans very nicely. You'll be able to see if there's any distressing on the leg. You'll be able to see what brand they are. You can even organize them by wash, and it'll look like you're shopping at American Eagle or Abercrombie. It'll look like you're in a store. Like, it's so nice looking, but it's actually easy to maintain. When you're done wearing the jeans, it's so easy to hang the jeans back up and actually keep it looking nice. Next, I want to talk about jewelry. So again, there's 2 routes here. We can organize it and store a lot of jewelry, or we could display it and make your space look like a store or a boutique. So let's go that route first. I really recommend getting a bust. So I have a few of these. This is my newest one. You can get this in black or white, and I love how you can hang different necklaces on it to store the necklace, but then also display it at the same time. You can also hang an earring here. It just looks really elevated and cool and different. And I also have this fabric bust. I've had this for many years now, actually. It also holds quite a bit of necklaces. It doesn't look quite as contemporary and modern, but I got both from Amazon, and I will link both of these options under this number. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take 2 seconds and subscribe down below. Now, if you are somebody that does have just a lot of necklaces, then I really suggest this clear crystal knob looking thing. Very inexpensive, but it looks so beautiful on a wall. And you could even, put it very prominently displayed, or you could hide it in your closet and have it kind of hidden away. It's really just personal preference, but it just easily sticks to the wall, and you can hang so many necklaces and see exactly what you're looking for. Now, if you are somebody that has a lot of sunglasses, you should definitely consider this clear acrylic sunglasses stand. It holds 6 different pairs, but it also, again, looks like something you would find at a store. It just looks really cool. But under this same number, I'm also going to link this sunglasses tray. Sometimes people actually prefer this depending on what space you have. Maybe you do have some type of cabinet where that you would want to stick it in, or even a drawer that you would want to stick this into. This actually holds even more sunglasses, and it's just a different option. Now, another closet item that I love and I use every single day. This is something that would work in any size closet, whether it be huge or super small. It is this clothing rod that extends out. So I I originally got mine from California Closets, but I discovered a year or so ago that you can actually now get it on Amazon, and it's amazing. So it's kind of hidden wherever you want it to be, like on a wall somewhere, but then the rod extends out when you want to use it. And I love to put my outfits of the day on this rod. So sometimes I'll literally like plan out my outfits from Monday to Friday, or I mean, sometimes I'll plan out video ideas and hang clothes there. But for you guys, it's amazing for just prepping for the week. And then when you're not using it, you can slide it back in. Now this thing is kind of similar, but yet very different. Okay, so when you're not using this, it's very, very compact. You can kind of hide it away. And I probably should have featured this more towards the beginning of the video when I was talking about a drying rack, because this would be perfect in a laundry room or a closet or wherever you think. But you do just drill this into the wall, and then when you want to use it, it extends super wide, just like this, right? And then there's these different hooks where you can hang a lot of clothes. And then at the very end, you can actually extend out another rod. So it just gives you so much space to hang a lot of clothes. And then when you're not using it, it'll just close right back up. Next, I want to move on to some storage options. So if you have a lot of shoes, I love these clear storage boxes. So when this first arrived, I was very skeptical about it, but then when I put them together, I realized like how nice these are to have. And it's kind of like shoe boxes, but just better. There's like an actual clear door. You can see exactly what shoes are inside, and you can get them to be different sizes. So there's like the extra large version that you would probably get for your husband because he has bigger shoes. But for me, I just got the regular size, and I can slide in my sneakers. That's really how I like to use it the best. But really, it's just for anything. And you could put this in maybe a secondary closet. You could put it in your main closet, really whatever you think. But I just wanted to throw this out there because if you do have a lot of shoes, these are amazing to have. And then let's move on to some storage ideas for just larger items like blankets or towels or coats or your winter wardrobe. I love these fabric storage containers that have the clear window in the front. Anything where there's the clear window where you can actually see what's inside rather than having to open the whole thing out and just like dig through it. I hate that. So these are just great. There's a zipper at the very top so you can fold everything nicely and easily set it inside. But then when you actually want to reach in and get something in the future, you can actually unzip the clear window and grab what you need. And then likewise, we have this under the bed storage system, which all of these suggestions that I'm sharing with you are aesthetically pleasing and just very stylish looking. So this particular one is a fabric material, and then the top is clear, which is how they all should be, but they're not. And so you can see exactly what's inside, and you can, pull it out, and if it's not what you're looking for, put it back. But then also, I love that there is a little spot for labels. So if you do just want to label like this is blankets or these are my winter coats, you can also tell what's inside based on that. But overall, I think these are the best options I've found, and they just look so nice. Next, I have something that you could use every day, or you could actually just save it for travel, and it's very different. I don't think I've seen anybody ever share this before, but it's actually this hanging pouch. It's called the Stash It. It's kind of like a hanging safe. And so you would actually hide valuables in here and then like hide it in your closet. So you could put cash, you could put your passports, a watch, like things that like nobody's gonna look like in your closet for this. They would look other places first. And now that I'm sharing this online, I should never use this actually in my house, but I still might keep it for travel, because I know when you maybe travel overseas or you're staying at a hotel room, sometimes they do have those safes in the room. But I've heard a lot of horror stories where people will put things in those safes and then the employees or people that work in the hotel have access to it, and then things are still stolen. So I've never even wanted to use the safes. So this is kind of cool. It's very small and compact, but you could hide this in your closet. So it's kind of like camouflage, but then also hiding things in plain sight, which is also a really good tactic. Very, very affordable, and you can be sneaky. Now, if you do live somewhere like on a lower level, or maybe a basement, or maybe your closet just tends to smell musty and there's moisture, I highly suggest getting these hanging moisture bags. So all you do is literally just hang them up in any area that just collects a lot of moisture, and the bag bag will actually pull moisture from the area and collect it in the bag. And then once it gets to be too full, you simply just throw it out. This is also amazing for a bathroom. Like a lot of closets are connected to people's bathrooms these days. And just from the moisture from the shower and everything, it can actually damage and create mold and that kind of thing in your closet. So this is also a great thing to keep in mind. As I mentioned, everything in this video will be linked down below in the description box. I'll also pin everything in the top comment. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.